Yamaha is known for making some fun motorcycles. Sometimes, however, they miss out on certain aspects. But the company is always quick to launch versions of their existing products to address said concerns and set the hearts of many more youngsters to go racing and to have fun. Today we have one such version. This is the version 2.0 of the MT15, Yamaha's 150cc naked street fighter. So don't skip this video, don't go to the next one, as I will be telling you all about the changes that have been made to this motorcycle and if they are good or bad. In case you did not already know, my name is Akash Paul and you are watching Express Drives. The first big change comes in terms of new color options. You get a total of 4 paint schemes and the coloring has been changed, the graphics have been changed slightly. There's no change in the design of the bike as such, and personally I like these new colors a little better compared to the old ones. Design, however, is a subjective matter, so please go into the comments and let me know if you like these new colors more or if you preferred the old ones. This cyan storm color is definitely the most funky color scheme out of the 4, and it's the most out there as well, and I just love that about this. The next change I want to talk about is the engine. Now this is also a 150cc engine. It's the same power plant that has been carried over from the R15 and it produces the same power and torque figures as well. And similarly, this has also lost a bit of its edge, a bit of that biting character that initially it had. Now you need to wait for the revs to build up before this bike really comes into its own element. The bright side, however, is that now you can easily know when you are riding in a more fuel efficient manner or when you are burning petrol without a single care for the rising fuel costs. The engine is refined, it is very frugal, and it comes mated to a nice 6-speed transmission with slip and assist clutch. A big change on the MT15 version 2.0 is the inclusion of upside down forks at the front and a new aluminium swing arm. Now, I'm not saying that the old bike with the right side up forks was terrible to ride, but this shiny new setup definitely makes things a lot better. There is more synergy between the front and rear suspension and the bike feels a lot more confident and you feel like you can really trust it when you throw it around corners. It does feel like you have a solid ride underneath you. Now, being the enthusiasts that the people at Yamaha are, they went and tuned the suspension, however, slightly too aggressively for the city. So that means every time you see a bump or a breaker, you will be sort of bracing yourself and standing on the foot pegs as if you're riding an ADV. But you're not riding an ADV. Now, since I'm sitting on the bike, I would like to point out a few things that I feel Yamaha could have done even better. The first thing is I still have problem with the foot peg positioning. It's a little too uncomfortable for a tall person like me. You do feel some force on your knees, and even the seat area is not too much for taller people. The mirrors also do not have like a very big field of view, plus they do vibrate slightly when you are going at a faster speed. And on top of that, the horn switch does take some getting used to because it's higher up than what you are generally used to. The instrument cluster on the version 2 is the same as the previous bike, but now it comes with Bluetooth connectivity, which means that you get access to some stats related to the bike or its last parked location right on your phone. And conversely, you can also see call alerts or battery status of your phone on the display itself. So that is also a neat addition. Now, as is the case with almost all updates, the MT15 version 2 also comes with an increase in price. Now, that is a significant jump compared to the old one, but for the 15,000 rupees extra that you are paying, you do get better underpinnings which increase your confidence in the bike and increase its fun character and its agility when you throw it around some corners. The problem comes in the fact that Yamaha is still not offering dual channel ABS on this bike. It still comes with a single channel ABS system, and an optional rear ABS would have been a good move. Personally, I do like to have the rear slide a little bit and have some fun with it, but from a safety standpoint, it would have been better to have ABS at the back as well. Crucially, this comes with that 155cc engine, which makes almost all Yamaha products in this segment so fun to ride and makes them so frugal. So for that alone, I think this deserves a consideration. And compared to the R15, the price gap has definitely increased a lot in favor of this bike, because you can get it for a cheaper price. The R15 gets a quick shifter and a traction control system, which don't really make a lot of sense when you're riding in the city. So if you want a naked bike and you don't want the R15, this is a good choice for you. And that brings us to the end of our review of the MT15. If you like this video, then make sure to hit like, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe to our channel and follow us on all our social media platforms to stay updated with all the latest happenings in the automotive world. This is Akash signing off for now. Bye bye.